cover 4 drop gives a lot of people difficulties in Madden. But what if I told you there's multiple ways to easily beat cover 4 drop? Let's get into it. Now first, let's go over a one-play touchdown against cover 4 drop. It is in the empty base flex formation called middle, high, low. Now all you have to do is motion in this outside receiver, which is a running back, in towards the line of scrimmage. Now, you just want your fastest receiver at this triangle spot and let him cook. Look at how open he can get, and this is against a very speedy corner. Boom, right there. 5 yards away from the touchdown, a huge gain. This is a game changer one-play touchdown play. This works almost every single time. This time we'll use it with Godwin. We'll see if he could get open. Again, we're gonna motion that running back over, step up in the pocket, and look at Godwin go. And he's not even as fast as Scotty Miller. He's still able to get open. This route's very glitchy and works against cover 4 drop every single time. And not only that, you still have a post route on the backside. You could put this guy on a slant, and when you motion this guy over, you can put him on a slant as well. Now you have 2 crossing routes, and you'll see that this post route 2 is deadly against this, as you see right here. Boom. You have a window to throw it in as soon as he cuts. So if your opponent uses that go route, you'll have a lot of different options. So if you guys were like me, maybe like, I don't know, a couple months ago, you were having trouble to run the ball against cover 4 drop, and that's really just against 3 defensive linemen. Like, I would run and I would be getting crushed by just 3 defensive linemen, when it doesn't even make sense. When I have five offensive linemen versus 3 defensive linemen, you're winning in the number game, but you still get stuffed at for a 1-yard gain. So how do we run against cover 4 drop in like the dime package or the dollar package? Well, all you need to do, guys, is run any sort of counter run. So I'm going to run this HB misdirection against, I'm going to go to dollar, and I'm going to go to cover 4 drop contain. And, I'm not sure how it's going to work right now, but usually, against this type of formation, even if your opponent pinches the D line, you're going to be able to get some positive yards out of it. Here we go. Boom, right there. That's 5, 6, 7 yards. And a lot of the times, if your opponent is playing this defense and you want to run the ball, you like running the ball, you got to run misdirection or counter runs to combat this type of defense. And I mean, you're winning in the numbers game, so a general run should work, but Madden's different. You need to do a counter. And let's say your opponent does pinch the line in, and you're kind of having trouble running up the middle. Cool, guess what? If they pinch the line in, now you're going to run an outside run. And you can put that in your audibles. Run an outside run, because if they pinch their line in, they're not going to have the contain that he wants due to the 3 linemen being in the interior. And although I could have pitched the D-line there because I don't have another controller for the PS5, just wanted to show you that play. But we all know in Madden, everyone wants to pass, so let's get into the passing game against cover 4 drop. So I'm in the Lions playbook, and the first play we're going to go over is in the tight formation, in the shotgun formation, called PA slot cross. Now the first thing I want you guys to know about this cover 4 drop play is that the 4 deep safeties get out of their back pedal very late. And I want you guys to see it. So I'm going to put triangle Mike Evans, a very good receiver, on a go route. And you'll see he's going to be able to beat him. And even I'll put Scotty Miller on next on a go route to show you that, even a guy when his X factor isn't lighting up, that they'll still be able to beat him. But watch how late this guy gets out of his back pedal, and Mike Evans is just going to be able to beat him by a step. Just like this. And I'm going to step in front of him. Boom, right there, touchdown. So, and I probably could have led that a little bit more, thrown it a little bit sooner. But I just want to show you guys what this could do. This is something that I love doing. I like getting into a tight formation, running a go against a cover 4 drop, and these guys usually can burn the safeties. And the safeties for the Chiefs are pretty good. They're pretty fast. So if you're playing against someone with not, very fast safeties, this is an easy touchdown. You can see here, I'm beating him by kind of a step. It's kind of even, but right here, I get a step on him, and I'm able to get the touchdown or the catch. But you can see I probably should have thrown it right about here instead of probably threw it like here instead of 5 yards back. So now I'm going to put Scotty Miller on a go, and he should be able to beat that safety. Again, this play doesn't work every single time. It's not a one-play touchdown every single time, but depending on the speed ratios, I mean, if Miller is a lot faster than the safety, he'll beat him every time. And usually if it's even if that safety is a little bit faster than him, for some reason, he's still able to get open by at least a step. So let's see. And we got it. Boom. And one tip I do have for you here, when you are throwing a deep ball and you have a guy that is just kind of only one step behind you, you don't want to stand side by side with him. That's just good coverage. You want to try to get on top of him, just like this. Because now he has no way of defending the ball. If it's a good ball, it's just going to be over the shoulder. He has no way to defend this right now. So you want to make sure to user your receiver and get on top of him just like this. And now it's an easy catch right there over the shoulder. He can't do anything about it. He can't swat it. He can't pick it. Easy catch, easy touchdown. So that's definitely a tip that everyone should utilize. And this is actually a real football kind of play. If you see receivers, I'm blanking on the word right now. I can't believe I am blanking on the word. But that was a big thing when I played college football and high school football. You wanted to step in front of the receiver because now the receiver can't go anywhere. And guess what? If he steps on your shoes, whatever, that's pass interference or throwing the flag. Obviously, it's Madden, but I will say that this is, even in Madden, this works because now the defender can't guard it. Also, in this play, that route by the tight end, Cade Otton, is going to be wide open because there is no zones in the middle. You'll see right here, boom. Right there, dotted throw. Now another play I want to go over is under the same formation called slot post. This post will be wide open. Now the key here is I'm going to put both those outside receivers on a go because I want to get those two inside quarters kind of just occupied. I want them out of the play. And I'm going to try to get this post route open over the linebackers. Right there. Boom. Another dot to Cade Otton. So the reason that is open is purely because we have an underneath route by the running back that makes these linebackers like, oh, now I got to go make sure that I got to cover that. And then I got this crossing route by Mike Evans that makes this linebacker kind of, not stop his feet, but stay in his place. He's like, oh, I got to guard this Mike Evans route. Now I got to guard this running back route. And that leaves a lot of room for this post route. My controller is being weird. Leaves a lot of room for this post route after he gets past this linebacker, like you see here. Not only that, this running back route is wide open in case you want to get the ball out quick, and he has a lot of room to run after the catch. And this route here, you can always throw just for 5 to 8 yards maybe, and maybe you can throw it right when he gets to this point, and maybe he can break some tackles. But you can also throw it to those go routes like Scotty Miller, and here we have Julio Jones. So let me show you that right now. Let me do my audibles real quick. So I'm going to throw it to Julio Jones here. Boom, right there. And I freeform passed it to the right because I didn't want to throw it directly into the safety. I wanted to throw it away from the safety. So you can see that I throw it to the right because if I just threw it without freeform passing it, that's going to go right to the safety. So I threw it to the right of him, and I aggressive catched it, and that led to not a wide open, but a very good throw, very good catch for a good gain and a first down. Now, one thing I want to show you about this coverage is that the underneath routes are there, especially wheel routes from the running back, but quick wheel routes. So as soon as you snap it, you can throw it right there, and that's an easy couple yards. If you need, a third and short, a fourth and short, or maybe you just want to start something up, you want to make your opponent respect that route, you could easily just put these guys on a go, try to occupy that outside linebacker, throw it right here, easy, at least, if it's a 4th and 1, if it's a 3rd and 2, and he's running this play, that's easy yardage for an easy first down. But let's say you don't want to throw that. You're going to put him on an out route, and you're going to put Mike Evans on a drag route. Look how open these drag routes are. Boom, right there. For first down after the catch, too. The reason for that is because this defense is meant to not let any deep balls go. So they're all backing up, they're all backing up, leaves these guys, these underneath, wide open. And it helps too because we have guys occupying different zones. Like this Scotty Miller route is occupying these two guys, which ultimately leads this underneath route wide open and for a first down. And this running back route, although this linebacker is trying to follow him, you pass lead him. That's another possibly first down and definitely more yards after the catch. Now the next play I want to go over is the flood concept. And it works against cover 4 drop just like it works against cover 3. And let me show you how. So here we're going to actually motion Cade Otton over, if it allows me. There we go. We're going to motion Cade Otton over, and we're just going to put him on a flat route. They're going to see that the corner route is going to be wide open. Just like that. Boom. Wide open. So the reason for that is exactly the reason it's open in cover 3. So first, this go route by Godwin is occupying this deep safety. He turns his back. He's not even part of this play. Then we have this flat route that is pretty much making this curl flat route, or curl flat zone, respect both of them, which is why he's between both of these routes, which leads so much open space for this corner route. Now let's say the opponent is using this guy that I'm at right now to guard this corner route. Cool, guess what? You can throw this flat route right here for an easy 5 to 8 yards. So you have a lot of options here. And even then, Chris Godwin here might even have a step if you let this develop a little bit more. So you have options there, but I just wanted to show you if your opponent's not ready for this play and he's not using the right guy, you can easily get this corner route, and honestly, you can even look at this drag route right here because you can see is wide open. And that play was called flood in the gun doubles Y flex formation, and I'm in the Detroit playbook if I didn't mention it in the beginning. But that was my video on how to beat cover 4 drop. I hope this gave you a lot of insight on how to beat this coverage. Thank you for watching.